Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we're going to be messing with the new event stuff, namely the troll, pure red teams, and the little firebomb thing, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, let's go get into all that. Actually, I believe I still have a bunch of mail I didn't check yet. Yeah, all of our legendary tasks. Dark Monolith, we do not need another copy of you. Useless stuff, actually it's not useless, but it's nothing interesting. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a mythic randomly. Probably not. Maybe we're gonna get another legend, it looks like. There are still a few legends I do need more copies of. And they can always drop from here. The problem is the likelihood that's gonna be the exact one I need is very, very, very slim. Come on. It keeps like freezing and not letting me click on it. I can, of course, click claim all. I am aware of that. I just like doing it one by one to see them all individually. There we go. Okay. Nothing too interesting there, unfortunately. But let's get into some battles. Of course, this is a pure red team to grind it out with. But let's go back with the Firebomb Storm. I kind of want to try something with Sunbird Firebomb. I haven't tried that yet. A pure red team with Sunbird Firebomb combo. I think it would have potential for farming up this week. For more of a budget version for people. Because that was probably one of the biggest things mentioned on the previous video. I assumed everyone would just use their Guild War Day, but yeah, I didn't actually give any mention to specific pure red teams that are easy to make. But something around Sunbird Firebomb definitely seems pretty solid. It's a common and a ultra rare. They do both need to be traded, but they're pretty low level things to have to trade. What do we go for here? I guess this Blue Surge. No! Oh, well, at least we got the Cascade. And we could just throw this into something. Maybe some blue, so we get an extra turn right there. There we go. That gives us Grogolfa. Take our reds, start getting that back up. Get our Grogolfa down, and go from there. Also, hello everyone. Hello Doxum. Hello Henny. Hello Nico. Hello Bridget. Hello Emernator. Hello Patrick. Hello JZG. Hello Dinos Garor. Welcome all. So will different weapons on hero count as different troop for Guild Wars? Yes. Using a different weapon within Guild Wars does count as a different troop. Just make sure if you need a specific hero class for it to change it, because you can't set specific hero classes, but you can set specific weapons. But yeah, each one of those do count as an individual troop. So if you set like Black Manacles for one, and then you go Prismatic Orb for another, or something like that, that will count as two individual troops separately. And I believe that is Team Wipe. There we go. Hello Ben, hello Mashi, hello War, welcome, and hello Humberto. A code? Yes, we will be having a code. See if it still works. What works? Oh, the Woo code? Wait, a code is seriously Woo with 8 O's? Let me go see if it works. Let me see. Do I even have it open right now? Yes, I do. Let me see. If so, we'll have 2 codes today then, apparently. Let's see. WH 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm not a robot. And redeem. Is it still working? Oh, wow, it is. Yeah, Woo works. WH with 8 O's is indeed a redeem code, so go claim that right now. So there we go. A redeem code already. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. No clue where that came from, but there we go. Yeah, Woo is a code. And No More Salt was one too. Oh, they might both be working then. We have 3 redeem codes tonight then. It looks like, if that one works. I'm gonna go try that one as well. Oops, wrong tab. Wait, let me just copy-paste you writing it. Why am I trying to retype what you just typed? I can literally just copy-paste it. There we go. Get that. Redeem code. Thingy. Boom, boom. I'm not a robot. And redeem. No, that one doesn't work. But the first one does, though. The first one still has claims. The WHOOO, a bunch of zeros. The WH with triple, or... Why did I say triple? The WH with 8 zeros, or 8 O's, I mean, is working. Oh, it's from the Twitch stream? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I haven't actually been watching their Monday Twitch streams. I meant to go do that. Fail. I keep forgetting that they do that they do stream sometimes then. Completely forgot about that. I should have gone and watched. I'll make sure to catch the rest of them. Completely forgot. Who was streaming today, by the way? Was it Surian? I might have to catch it on the upload that they do of it. Let's see. Also, hello, Strawn. Welcome. And Rockhound. Oh, we'll go through the split damage. Yeah, most people probably are coming from their stream because it ends at about the same time that we start, which is nice. Because neither of us get in the way of the other. Where do we go? We'll just take the purple then. Get ourselves a KrissTigger to throw that down. And go from there. Okay, next up, I'm going to go try a pure red team using these two guys and see what we can build out of it. I definitely want to see what kind of potential we can get out of it. We'll throw that down just for some damage. Anything else? Brown, why can't you move correctly? We'll just swipe you, I guess. So we'll go for that, get the explosion, hopefully get a good cascade, and a smash. And we get an extra turn. And we don't even need that skull. The Phoenix alone is enough. So let's go try pure red with Firebomb Phoenix combo. See what we can do with that. So first off, we'll just do it against this, I guess. Let's go test it over... It's not actually a suggested team, but we'll do it over this slot, just so we don't overwrite anything else. I need a Firebomb. It is called Firebomb, right? Yes, it is. There it is. I need a Firebomb. I need a Phoenix. Is that not how you spell Phoenix? Firebird? Firebird? Let's just do bird. There it is. Sunbird. That's what it's called. And now we just need two other ones. So, can't go Dragon Soul anymore. Can't go... What's a mana generation? Ragnagord. You need a Rag. Where are you, Rag? There we go. Ragnagord. And we need one other damage source for third slot. What's a good red-yellow that's not Moloch? Though I guess we could go Moloch if we had to. And also not Guard Avatar. I guess it doesn't have to be red-yellow though. It could also be red-blue. But most of those are true damage. We'll go check both of them. It could be a red-yellow, red-green, which I don't think there's any good red-green. So it's either a red-yellow or a red-blue. Okay. Now let's go check. Oops, that's not what I meant to search. There we go. Okay, guard, we're not using you. We need a budget. King Salinas, that's not really exactly budgeted though. Also, that's... Oh, but that is a wild folk, but it already has half mana, so we don't need the extra. And Furnace would work, but I'm trying to look for a budget version. Taraxis. Now that actually would be good because we don't use blue either. So that would counter out the other color. Then the only thing we really don't use is green then. Well, green and blue, but we get to convert out the blue into browns. So we still technically get to use it in a way. Okay, and Banner. We already have the extra red off of him. We definitely need +1 on brown, so I guess our banner is just a brown-red then. If I can go find that. It'll be from the Groshnock. And there it is, and we'll throw that down. Okay, let's see what happens with this. Budget Firebomb red, pure red team. So right off the bat, we fire the little bomb thing, double check for anything on the board, nothing other than that skull, but we don't have to go out of our way for it. And we just get an explosion down. And now hopefully we can just keep doing Taraxis alignments, which we don't have, unfortunately. So we'll just throw a Sunbird. And that did not help us, so it does give us a few of them, I guess. So we'll do this first, then we'll go clear the board. Oh, that gives them a little bit. Actually, two little bits, but oh well. Brown, I don't need to take. I'm just going to explode all the yellow here, looks like. We'll get all that down, get all of our mana back. Ideally, we'd get another Taraxis here, but we'll just throw Sunbird. Comes right back. And nothing to do again. I guess we'll just go and explode again. Come on, get better alignment. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do, except you just ruined it. You ruined it. We had a perfect board after that. I guess we throw another Sunbird. I think that's enough damage in itself. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so there you go. Budget pure red, for everyone who was wondering earlier. We found one. Though Ragnagord does have to be a little bit traded, so I guess it's a little bit more expensive. It uses 2 epics. And they both kind of need their second trait. I think it would still work without it. It just wouldn't be as convenient. Because we're getting an extra red off the Taraxis, and we're getting half mana off the Ragnagord, which definitely helps speed it up quite a bit, that is for sure. There we go, Sunbird. Though that's not really the thing we want to be getting first. The first thing we want to be getting is Ragnagord. I'll throw that down now. Ah, the attack reduction. Though then again, that doesn't actually even matter, because we'll just get to Sunbird, and every single time it Sunbirds, it comes back with all of its normal stats like that. So it doesn't even matter if he does attack reduction. We'll still have our full attack value up front. Let me take a brown just so we can get both their manas up here. Ow. Luckily the Sunbird will live regardless of what they do. Unless they completely kill it out, which isn't that likely. Do we have alignment on you? No. we do not. Again, very unlucky with that. He's one of our main damage sources too. Ideally, we want to be casting him a lot before we actually start sunbirding. But since it's right up front, kind of absorbing all the mana, it's getting up a lot more than I wanted to. It's not too big a deal. It's just, we have to waste our turn every single time. Whereas he can preserve his turn if he has alignment. Yeah, we'll throw a sunbird here. Go. And let's match. Yeah, that seems to be pretty good. And we're getting 2 times trait stones for every single one of these battles. Okay, well, into the next one. Also, hello, say good game well played. You were watching your old videos, like the Farish Raw team. Really like you old hello everyone. Why do you not do it anymore? Because a lot of people hated it. A lot of people hated it, but also a lot of people really loved it. We still do a hello everyone, it's just not as obnoxious as what it was before. If you want to enjoy the old hello, you can watch the older videos. I won't be usually doing that too often, or if really ever, for the more recent ones. I do kind of still do it, it's just I don't do it anywhere. I don't do it like exactly like I used to. Just because the way that my mic is set up and everything, it's just way too loud. Well, we'll go throw that down. Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, do we finally have alignment? You've got to be kidding me. All those blues next to brown. And no alignment. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get lucky off with some kind of cascade here. Yep, or we can do that. That works too. Though that still doesn't change us not being able to do anything. So we'll just move that. I might just have to throw... Oh, there we go. There it is. We got it, finally. It's about time. Ideally, that would also get Ragnagord up. You know what? Ragnagord might even need to be going last slot. That might seem weird, putting the mana generator in last slot. But I feel like he's getting his mana way too easily, compared to the Traxxas. Guess it's not necessarily a bad thing, though. And that's match. Well, that's way overkill. Oh, come on! That was store a turn. We could have gotten a Phoenix in there, too. That was way overkill that time. So many lucky skulls. Thank you for that, Jack. Much appreciated. Yeah, for everyone who was wondering earlier, here's your budget red team. Ideally with both of these fully traded, though not required. Throw that down. The only thing that really is required to be traded is Sunbird and Bombot. Or, kind of Bombot. That's not actually what he is. The Fire Bomb, I mean. He's basically a Bombot, though. He's a, he's Bombot with less damage, but more mana generation, is what that little Fire Bomb is. Yeah, we'll throw that down. Here, so for Phoenix, no alignment again. Figures. Nope, we don't have it. So we'll just move that. Throw another Firebomb until we can actually cast this. I mean, another fire... Gosh, I'll get the words eventually. Sunbird. Firebomb. There we go. Well, we'll go explode everything. We'll do it for... I guess I'll just do it on reds. I just want to make sure we get his mana for sure. And Sunbird will be able to get away the Entangle. Again, we do not have alignment on Traxxas, though I think I am going to go for it here just to get the damage down, so that Sunbird can almost wipe here. Yep, there we go, exactly a wipe. That's why I did it in that order, because some of the damage would have been wasted if we did it the other way around. Generally, you want to throw your full AoE before you throw your split damage AoE, because the split damage will always focus all that damage on what's left, whereas the AoE will hit all of them for the same amount. And if one of them only has 10 HP when you're about to hit it for like a 20-something, then you're not getting anywhere near as much value as you could have been from it. Okay, do we take these reds? Yeah, we do take the reds. But like, that's the problem with the Ragnagord right there, I think. Like, that should be Traxxas at full mana. Not the other way around. Alright, we'll throw that down just to get the Entangle off. He'll poke us. And we'll just explode some. Guess on purple looks like a wide spread. Get almost a full mana on everything. Can we throw this down? I'll just throw a Sunbird. I'll wait a turn to see if he gives us anything. And he does not, of course. But we'll just throw a skull there. Didn't get anything again. Might just have to throw it even if we don't get anything. And now we could just Ragnagord into the Sunbird. And that'll be match. Move that over, move that over. And move that over. Many things. And then we just get Sunbird off the reds. And that should be way more than enough damage. Even if it goes crazy right here. Oh, never mind. That actually does matter a little bit. If we lose Sunbird, that would not be good. Luckily we didn't. And now it's not enough to kill because he took away all my HP, and this does boost ratio off of HP. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. I should have I should have done what I said before and done that in reverse order. That's why you do it in reverse order. We actually would have won right there already if we did the Traxxas first and the Sunbird. I guess I did Sunbird first just so it wouldn't die, but still. Should have done the other way around. Can you try Dark Troll, Flame Troll, Ketris, Strike Rusher? I don't see why not. Haven't actually tried it with a Ketris yet. This does seem like it would work because, of course, Ketris boosts Beast on red. So, yeah, we'll go try him after. See what he can do. Do we have alignment? Yes, finally. Thank you. There we go. We'll get that down. Throw the bird. Put this for mana. Very nice. Throw the Sunbird again. Oh, I had of course. I should have thrown Traxxas. Didn't even see that we had alignment. I'm so used to us not having alignment, but there we go. The team actually won surprisingly quick, too. There we go. Yeah, Firebomb's a lot better than I initially thought it would be. I really underestimated how much 4 explosions are. I do that a lot with, what's his name as well? Infernus. Like, he has 5 explosions. It doesn't seem like much, but you can get a lot of value out of a few explosions. Okay, anyways, let me go do the team that was just suggested. Let me go save this one, though. That's actually pretty nice. I might be using it this week just to mess around with. Loop Trolls. I'll overwrite this one. This one isn't really that needed for anything. It's literally just our Infernus team. Get that out of the way here. Let's go get everything in. Where's the Sunbird? Sunbird. Ragnagord. Ragnagord. Traxxas. And the Firebomb. And with a brown-red banner. Where to go? Weapon, or not weapon. The banner. Where are you? There we go. Okay, sweet. So all that's set. Let me just go rename it to the Sunbird Fire Bee. Oh, it actually fits. Sunbird Firebomb. Oh, if I can type. It will fit if I can type. How did I make the same mistake twice? There we go. Sunbird Firebomb. There we go. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Sadie. Much appreciated. Okay, let me go try the team that was just mentioned too by Vangor. Let's see. I think that was Vangor's, right? Yeah, it was. So let me go try that. Let's get rid of everything here. And what was the team? He wanted me to do Dark Troll, Flame Troll. Dark Troll, Flame Troll, which do indeed loop with each other, of course. Oops. Flame Troll. Oh, he even has 20% this week. What else did we need? We needed a Ketris and something else. And a Shegra. Shegra seems slightly odd. I guess we'd use it for the burn? Or do we even need the burn? The Shegra is quite a bit blocked by 2 troops in this particular team. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll have so much excess red that we can actually use him. We might. What banner? Did you mention any banner? No, no banner was mentioned. Well, let's see. We don't use yellow, so probably a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow would be fine. Just to get that quick flame troll and to get the extra red for everything. So we'll go with that. Let's see how it performs. Read your question, please. Sorry, my bad. I know, I sometimes miss some of the questions. Feel free to just keep mentioning it if I do. Also, hello, William. Welcome. You want for Christmas is an old-fashioned Tacet. Hello, everyone. I could probably do it even louder than that, but yeah. Let's see. Where was? Oh, did you notice a bug with the new troll trait stones? Yes. I didn't mention it on the thing because I was kind of tired at the time and didn't really notice it, but I did earlier. Yes, it's yellow-purple instead of blue-purple. The reason why he costs yellow-purple right now instead of blue-purple is because they were originally going to release him as a yellow-purple, but they decided not to because, of course, yellow-purple was the exact same color as Hellcat, and since he does almost the exact same thing as Hellcat, they didn't just want to copy a near identical troop. So instead they made him blue-purple to give him more of a purpose within the game. So yeah, that's why his trait stones are all weird. He was originally yellow-purple. They changed it last minute, but forgot to change his trait stone. That's basically exactly what happened. What was the question that someone said they just asked, but I didn't see? Let me see. I'm trying to find it. It's buried under all the things. RIP headphone users. Could you make a budget defense team suggestion video without mythics? I don't know for sure, because a lot of budget defense, as far as Guild War defense, which I assume is what you're asking for, is Guild War defense, most defense in general don't really do that good, and trying to make a specific budget one might be hard for me to really determine what works, because in bracket 1 and 2, budget defend teams aren't going to work. So I don't know at like what bracket you're in what would actually work or not. And my other account's too far away to really be able to make it work. Oh, how about this team? Alistair, Rowan, Valkyrie, and Paladin. Sounds okay. Normally you would only really need one that boosts off of it. I'm also not a huge fan of Alistair, but yeah, with a Valkyrie, that could end up working out decently. I've never been a huge fan of Alistair. He's always been too hard to really make function compared to some of the other armor buffers in the game, because he doesn't really loop like all the other ones have potential of doing. So I haven't really bothered with him much. Okay, move that up, move that up. We get double purple here. I don't think I'm going to yet. We'll go for a nice solid hit right there. Wow, 2 HP. Okay, I see why we have Shegra now. Shegra, go burn it. Shegra, finish it. We need one red, and then we need that one red to somehow hit him specifically. Well, let's just go get our double red. That'll get us all the burns we need. Where is blue or purple? We have literally 2 colors that will work, and neither are available. And we miss. Okay, we can take the brown surge. Get that. Double the purple, please don't miss. Got it. Double the reds, please hit that one. There we go. And now we can throw a Shegra. Yeah, we throw Shegra now. Almost missed. We're just gonna have to kind of leave Gorgolfa there, because we're gonna hit that right there. And double kill. Burn will kill that. And now we just have to kill him with skulls or anything. Oh, come on, it revived. It's like, nope, we're back. Let's go try taking that out with something. We'll go double the reds there. Any suggestions for a substitute for Alistair? In that team? I believe you can do Templar. Let me see, what was the exact team you ended up mentioning? Let me see. Where to go? Alistair, Rowan, Valkyrie, Paladin. Yeah, you just replace it with Templar. And then your, it still fills it with Valkyrie as well. You just replace it with a Templar, get the red to green convert, since you don't actually use any red other than for the Valkyrie. And then you could just focus the Valkyrie up by using yellows instead. And just focus it onto a banner of +1 yellow, +1 blue, or +1 yellow, +1 green. Either of those would end up working. Also, having a Templar in a team will give you a +1 blue on top of your Valkyrie, so you'll get +2 blue without even needing to set any of your banners accordingly. Let's see, there was one other person that suggested a team. It was very cool. You make all the videos and share your information to other players, no problem. Thank you. There was one other person I ended up missing. Let me see. Also, hello, Basic Concepts. And yeah, we could kind of do something going over defense teams. Also, hello, Amanda. The main reason I haven't really done anything like that, we have like slightly kind of gone over strategy. I prefer going over more of like strategy videos for defense than actually specific teams, because what actually works, like I mentioned, at every level range is completely different constantly. And just making a video on it wouldn't really help people. Telling people how to actually make teams would probably help them more than just simply mentioning a bunch of teams for defense. Defending isn't really even that important for the most part. It's of course a little bit more important within Guild Wars, but other than Guild Wars, it has pretty much no impact on anything within the game. Also, we're about to die to him constantly reviving off of everything. This team isn't bad, it's just this Dragon Soul's on like his 3rd revive. Gosh. We'll go move that over. We're definitely trying this team again, because that's definitely an outlier right there. If he revives again, I think we actually lose. Let's see. Do I take the skull? I think I do. I'll move that. Oh, I forgot to take the blue. Luckily, we don't actually need that color, but still. Well, a barely any damage Ketris. I guess we throw it just to get something down. 46. If he revives, we really do lose. Let me see. Can't take that. It's a trap. Move that one over. Come on, move. There we go. Nice. Extra turn. That doesn't actually help us, though. Ah, I got its mana again. Come on, Chegro. You got this. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. He actually just won. Wow. Well, then. Oh, we'll try it again. Well, then. Good job. What was that? 3 revive Dragon Soul? I think so. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that was a 3 revive Dragon Soul. Well, that battle took forever. Team idea, Green Slime, Web Spinner, Lady Arnarial, Queen Mad Banner, Glacial Peaks. Let's see. Why would you use a Green Slime with a Web Spinner? That I don't understand. I guess you would get enough purple into the Lady Arnarial that you would be able to replenish the board enough. Would there be enough blue though? Because you're going to be making the board void of green quite often to do. Oh, why did I do that? To be able to make the green slime function. I'd personally just go giant spider. Almost every instance ever in this game, it's better to use a giant spider than a green slime. Okay, we'll go for a double purple here. That we're not frozen on, so we'll be able to get that rolling. We'll go double the reds and hopefully get a Ketris up. There we go, perfect. I need to throw this on Famine, and hopefully we can kill him pretty soon on the follow-up. Because he needs to be removed from this board completely. We'll throw that down on him. It's not enough to kill, which is quite unfortunate, because now he's going to Famine us. We barely have any mana at the moment, but still hits pretty hard. But now it's time to rebuild, so we'll go into, I guess, trying to get the reds doubled on the board. So we'll go straight into that. Oh, he already drained us. Never mind. Well, scratch that plan. Let's just go straight into the lava troll then. I mean the dark troll. Oh, whoops, purples. Hello. Oh, that's a fail. We'll go move the reds over. Get another burn down. Take the other red. Go for the double of the purple. And as long as we don't miss, should be okay. He's going to clear the board too, which will make it better for us. And there we go. So as long as this doesn't miss... yeah, we might lose now. He has a Scion follow-up too. I don't really have much to throw at it. I don't think we get a quick enough start compared to some other teams with this. Also, what is the Shegra actually here on the team for? I guess with the way that you're using it, you're getting enough excess mana that it's actually doing something. I have yet to be able to do that. He's kind of just sitting there burning them. It's about the only thing it's really doing. Move that over. That over. Double the reds. At least we'll be able to get use out of it this time around. Get some skulls. Skull. Oh, come on. Skull. Another skull. And another skull, and that's match. And we still had plenty more to go with the loop. Win with 4 times Plague? We're not going to do 4 times Plague. Okay, I guess we'll do 4 times Plague. Oh, no. That's such a weird team. It takes forever to win, which is one of the main reasons I don't kind of want to do that. We've done it before many times as well. It's nothing special. It's just a really, really slow win. It's kind of like doing something like 4 times Kraken, except 4 times Kraken actually wins quicker than it. It's basically the same thing, except more luck-based on what will actually happen. Dragon Soul, Mang, Goblin, Rocket, and Wolf Garrick. Sure, I guess we can roll that. Though I don't believe my hero class would really assist that well. But we'll give it a shot. Let's see, we'll go throw that down just for the split damage. Get ourselves a Sunbird after he hits, just so we heal back up. There we go. All barriered back up to make sure it stays protected. Always good getting that barrier back up, the armor that it has, to make sure that if they do take a skull, they won't actually break through, which is kind of nice. So you can over-spam its ability every single time. Basically, every single time it ever gets hit, you're going to want to cast it if you're capable of doing so. And there we go. Use Dragon Hero class? Yeah, that would work pretty well. Let me see, when's the next Guild War color day? If it's not Bard, I guess we could switch back to the Dragon Hero class for a little bit. I'm going to definitely need it for Friday when the new Dragon comes, that's for sure. Let me see, what days are yellow and brown? Because those are the 2 days. Oops. Oh, that reminded me. I need to go do dungeons. I need to go to Guild, go to Guild War. What's the schedule? Okay, yellow's tomorrow, so unfortunately I can't actually switch to Dragon Hero class right now, because I need yellow for tomorrow. Oh no! That's Friday, isn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Aw, why does brown have to be Friday? It means I have to waste 50 gems that day. Let me see, what colors are the new hero class? Unless they're going to switch it. I mean, not the hero class, the new mythic coming this Friday. It is green, red, yellow. So on green day and red day, we will be able to try the new hero class that's coming. I think on red day in particular, he should be kind of interesting because we can use it with Dragon Soul and a couple other things too. And of course with Dragon Hero class. So I think Red Day is definitely going to be the day I do. I might try it at least once on Green Day, but Red Day will probably throw it for all 5 battles to see how the new Mythic this Friday does. Brown Day we can't though, because he doesn't actually use it. Okay, well, let's go get our event thing. 50 gems! Should be ridiculously easy to do this. We're just going to passively get it as we just do PvP, which is one of the most easiest ones to ever do, is when it says, hey, go do PvP, and you get a bunch of stuff. Okay, let me go do the team that was suggested. Let me go get that in. So, Dragon Soul, Mang, Goblin Rocket, Wolf Garrick. Let's go see how that does. Dragon Soul. Where'd it go? Get that in there. Dragon Soul, Mang. That is not Mang. That is... Mang is a surprisingly amazing weapon as well. Goblin Rocket. I don't personally use it too much, but with Skull Spam, you throw this down once, start Skull Spamming, you're hitting for like 70-somethings normally. You're hitting way over 70 for every single skull you take. And if you're taking multiple, that's pretty much instant kill on everything except like Gorgolfa and stuff. What else do we need? We need a Wolf Garrick. Haven't used Wolf Garrick for a while either. Let's hope he has enough damage. And an Absol Banner, we're already on it. Wait, why would you use Absol Banner though? Aren't we on Absol right now? Because normally you do want to make sure you get mana into your Goblin Rocket. I guess we'll get enough off of Explosion that it won't matter. So I guess that's what the game plan is for this particular team. But I guess that'll work. We're not using Dragon Hero class, but still going to be fine. At least our Goblin Rocket's going to get a little bit more support, if nothing else. So this will give us really quick Dragon Soul at least, given the banner that we're doing. So hopefully going quick enough on it will be helpful. Against the Scion, I could definitely see what we're using right now failing pretty hard, since we're depending basically everything on a first slot Dragon Soul to get us started. Alright, move that over. Get Explosion going. And there we go. We got our Goblin Rocket, so we can use that for board control and to try poking one into kill range. So let's try poking one into kill range. Let's see. What kind of drops can I do that are amazing? Nothing really too useful, but we'll go throw that one down so we get a follow-up. We get a little bit of purple there. We can take those reds. And it didn't actually hit what I needed it to. How much is a Mang in damage? Oh, you know what? We can actually just Dragon Soul into the Wolf Garrick there, as long as we don't randomly get a skull, which we don't. So we'll do that, get a kill. And we'll Mang that while we still have value. Get a Goblin Rocket here. And we can also Goblin Rocket for skulls. Though our hero isn't in first slot, so we don't actually get the full value of Mang until he dies. Let's go throw that down. Get a little skull poke and move that over. Yeah, this team seems pretty solid. I'll move that down. I don't care if he takes a skull. We need to get our mana. Maybe we can just do that into anything in that match. Here we go. And he leaves a skull for us. Oh, never mind. That wasn't enough. Well, here we go. Here's the last little blow, and down it goes. And then that leaves us with pretty much everything. So yeah, you are doing it in the way that you just use Dragon Soul to get him up, instead of actually manually taking his mana. But that works. That seems okay. Let's see how it does against the Scion. This is the one thing I said that it would probably lose against. If we can get a quick enough start and not get poked, we should be fine. Let's take that one so we don't give him 5 times red. That would not be good. Gonna rag, which is really annoying. Let's see, we'll move this one just to make sure he doesn't randomly get a skull. He's getting there. He's trying for it. Okay, we'll just explode the entire board. He'll poke us, and that'll steal a lot of our mana. I try poking him back. Kind of want to try getting Mang here. He's most likely not going to get skull distracted. Oh, well, unless I do that. But that's not skull distraction. He's still actually doing his turn. Alright, let's take the red. Get a explosion there. Oh, should have taken that red first. There we go. We could have had Mang already, which would have been useful. But we could still get all the mana just by doing that. But we can make up for that right there. Go for the poke right there on him to get the double kill. There we go. And now we could throw the Goblin Rocket into a Mang. That will not be enough to kill, even if they both hit the same target, though. I would need to try for a Sky Skull somewheres, which doesn't look that likely. So we'll throw it in the corner there. Get a little bit of mana is going. And yeah, that's not going to be enough. I'm just going to have to throw this ability for pure damage, get up to a high attack. And now we can just start hitting him with everything we get from there. Yeah, we need a Mang again. Then again, that's not going to be enough to kill anything, is it? No. Especially after we reduced our magic. Might be better off just going Goblin Rocket then, even though we're on -1 mana right now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Wasn't expecting that to actually kill. Oh, nor was I expecting that. Okay, well, plan B. is, I guess, kill them both with skulls, because we can't really do much with our ability. That's like, what, 27 damage? And if he magic reduces us, it's going to go even lower. Oh, come on, don't take all our skulls. I need those. Yeah, our magic's, what, 24 now? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a hit. We're not going to be able to get that double kill. Because neither of them are ever going to have a high enough durability to survive a shot. We just have to kind of wait out and try to get him to give us a skull. Let's see, where's the current move? Is that yellow the only move on the board? That's actually somewhat useful because I can do that. Oh, no it wasn't. Oh, I didn't see that up there. I thought that was the only move. That's bad. I didn't see that second one. That's pretty bad. We can actually win this now. Though that somewhat was my fault for not seeing that other move. Because we would have won if we did get that. Okay, we're on a timer now because Def does 2 damage per turn. We could just find 2 skulls by time to time Def kills us. We will win though. Come on, skulls, where are you? I'm out of hiding. Let's see. Probably shouldn't move that blue. Problem is anything in this area is going to give him something. I'm going to take the brown though. So he'll take that, get all of his mana up. Let's move that over. Nope, and down he goes. Nope, down it goes. This is your reminder for dungeons? Yeah, I am aware of dungeons. Should we throw Sunbird on it? Let's go see what the Sunbird Bombot team again does against it. Let me see. Games, dungeons, pillage. Where's our Sunbird? This one. Our budget red. Our budget pure red is almost better than our non-budget pure red, sadly. Well, throw that down. And Skull I don't even need to bother with. So we're not. Move that up. Try getting a rag. Explode with the rag. Kill them with what we get as a result. And let's match. Yep, pretty much. Next battle. We're running pure red against freeze teams too. Apparently fire is better than ice. Okay, throw the little bomb down, get our explosions, it kills itself. I barely even remember that it does damage. I keep forgetting that it does that. It's not even that relevant that it does do a little bit of damage, because it's such a small amount. I don't think it's ever really coming into play. It's coming into play, I guess, slightly with the Sunbird, because we need them to be damaged to the point where we can just wipe them after a while. But yeah, it's not really doing too much. But it's not supposed to. It's mainly just supposed to be mana generation, which is kind of the whole point of it, which is nice. Okay, let's just go get Sunbird back up. And that's pretty much match, especially if we have alignment, which we don't. Let's just assume that's enough damage. There we go, it is. Sunbird. Sunbird was another troop I really underestimated when it first came out. I have been using it and was using it a lot when it did. But like prior to it coming out, I was like, yeah, it's just going to be average. And then when it actually comes out, it's like, oh, never mind, this thing's actually amazing. And I think the same thing kind of happened with this firebomb too. It was like, oh yeah, it's just going to be average. And then we start playing it some, it's like, oh, never mind. It's quite a bit above average, actually. Put that down. Now we're frozen on way too much right now, though. Way too much. Way too much. Ouch. Okay, well, let's go get a Sunbird down. Nothing else we can unfreeze with that. I can't take those browns. I am going to take a Skull Brown, though, just so we can get a little bit of value there. Do we convert? I think I am, just so we get some Sunbird kills. Because doing it the other way around would negate some of its damage. And we can just throw that now. Not a wipe yet, but we can just get the mana back by maybe doing this. And let's match. Come on, let us cast. And there we go. Yeah. There we go. Budget red is actually pretty strong. Too bad I can't make this on my Let's Play account. I don't even know if I have a Sunbird. I don't even think I have a Sunbird on the other account. I can easily get Firebomb fully traded. I think I have the trait for Sunbird if I did want to go for it. I know for sure I cannot actually trade those two on my other account though. It's more of like a mid-game kind of thing to get those traded some. Which is a little bit beyond what my newer other account can really do. Oh, we'll go throw that down. Maybe we'll need to make an even more budget version of this team. I don't know how we can make it even more budget though. Maybe if we got like 2 other support troops that could help Sunbird or something maybe. That's still pure red. The code? We had the code earlier if it's still working. It was the, oh, what was it? It was the, it was WH with 8 O's. Double check that. W8 and 8 O's. That's what we had from earlier from the previous stream. But yeah, we'll have a new one in, well, I guess we'll go do it right after this battle, might as well. I just wanted to wait a little bit longer because we had the other one right at the beginning from the previous stream that the devs were doing. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone actually answered me. I might not have been looking at chat at the time. Did Surian actually play on the stream tonight? Or was it just Nimhane and one of the other devs? What just happened? I like look over at chat and I look back. It's like, wait, what? Ow. Goblin team, slow down. We can lose this now. Should be able to win. We'll go move that up. Oh, that happened out of nowhere. And it's almost enough to wipe. Oh, wait. I could have just skulled into the other thing. Oh, well. Just need a little bit more mana, and that's match if he doesn't kill me right now. Good. Wow, I actually could have with one more skull. But down it goes. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. Oh, Woo is dead. Okay, well, let's get the other code then. Well, what's next in our line of codes? What on earth is that word? Let me see if I can pronounce this. I don't even... It might be 2 words, which might be why it looks so weird. Oh, I see what it is. I see what this code is. Never mind. It's 1 word. Oh, gosh. Let me go get the link for it. And go put it in my thingy. Make sure it works. And does it work? The redeem code is a yes. Here you guys go. Bananarama. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-S. No. Not that bananas. But, yeah, Bananarama. And there is the link that you go and use it to, gemsofwar.com underneath the game code. For anyone on PC mobile, gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. You'll probably want to save those gem keys for the new mythic that's coming out this Friday, for at least attempt at it. Because if you use it from Friday to next Friday, or from once it's this next Friday, if you use it between that week period, it'll have a chance of getting that new mythic that came out, or that's going to be coming out this Friday. It seems pretty good. It's going to be used mainly with pure dragon teams. It might also be used with pure red and a few other kind of instances. Unfortunately, we're not getting into all the way at the end of the week, so we only get like 2 days to really mess around with it, 2-3 days. But yeah, well, I'm going to open mine now though. Let me see, what do we get? Anything? Nope, just a trance. Useless trance. He becomes useless after you reach like level 100 almost. That is the code, everyone. 2 ladies, we're Nimhane in the Pikachu hat, and Syrup. Oh yeah, I've never actually seen Syrup. She's that one newer dev that is basically taking over Salty's role until she comes back from her vacation thingy. Where do I go? Do we just throw a Firebird? Yeah, we just throw a Firebird. So we'll throw that down. See if we can get any alignment anywheres. Sure, we'll throw that. Get that down. Get herself a rag. Aw, we didn't get any value there. We'll throw a Sunbird into a rag, into whatever else. It'll almost be gate match right there. And of course, as I mentioned, we get basically 1 free skull resistance every single time it recasts because of its armor. Very few things will ever have 39 or more attack when they're first just starting to hit you. So we'll have enough durability every single time we cast to distract on 1 skull before we lose any value on the Taraxis damage. I mean, on the Sunbird damage. Okay, well, let's throw down the Firebomb. This is probably one of the more annoying battles that we can actually have. A Scion with a Spirit Fox with this team. Yeah, I think I have to take skulls. Normally I would distract them, but for the obvious reason of Scion, I can't. Oh, that's actually enough damage. There we go. Perfect. Except him getting the extra turn. But there we go. Take the manas. Get a Skull Poke because we can. Okay, good. He didn't destroy my value, but he did destroy my mana generator. But we can just cascade for his mana back. There we go. Get all of our manas back, actually. And we have alignment. Perfect. There we go. We'll throw that down. And Sunbird kill. How much damage is a Sunbird? I need to see how much damage is this doing. It normally has 77 HP, right? No, 71. Let's see. 71 plus 30. Oh, wow. That is 101 damage, full AoE. Or not full AoE, but split among all enemies. That's approximately 25 damage per enemy. Is how much damage the Sunbird does. 25 damage each. Or more if there's less. Does about 33 damage each if there's only 3 of them alive. And then 50 each if there's only 1 or 2 of them alive. And then it's 101 damage. Basically instant kill if there's only 1 left. And yeah, that's definitely way overkill. There we go. How much resources does it take to take Kingdom Powers from 1 to 3 stars? And from 3 to 5? That can vary, because the more troops a kingdom has, the easier it is to get their power levels. Because one of the main factors that really comes into play is just the sheer number of troops. Because not only do you actually gain additional points just from having more troops within the kingdom, but you also end up being able to easily get more levels, more traits and stuff like that. Because if there's an additional troop, you're already getting your bonus points there. And on top of that, you'll have more easier things to trait, and you'll have more easier things to level. So it really comes down to how many troops the kingdom has. Anything with 12 plus troops right now is ridiculously easy to get to 1 and 3 stars, possibly even 5. There's no way to really calculate out the exact resources though, simply because every single kingdom would be different. But yeah, just look under troops, look under kingdom, and for every single kingdom that you want to go for, check or click show all, and click on whatever kingdom you want to do. So let's say you're wanting to upgrade, let's say Darkstone, because it has +1 magic. You can click on that, check its number of troops, and the higher that number is, the easier it'll be. Let's see, how many is that? That is 12? 14. So yes, this is a relatively easy kingdom to start getting 1, 2, or 1, 3, and 5 stars on. Exact resources, I have no clue. You'd basically have to break down the point values, and after you've gotten every single troop. The biggest problem with that, though, is once you get a certain amount, it starts to calculate it out differently. And, I don't know, just one huge mess in trying to figure out that's what you're asking. I don't think anyone bothers doing the math on it, because it's a lot of math to really break that down completely. The only thing you really need to know is the more troops, the better. And to basically avoid trying to 5-star kingdoms that only have 10 or less troops, because the difficulty in doing so is pretty hard, unless you have more resources than you know what to do with. Okay, let's go and sunbird that. Need to get a brown, though, if we can find it. Hopefully that helps. Did we take it now? There's a brown just sitting there. There's also a skull just sitting there. I think we throw a sunbird, though. There we go. Oh no, my HP. I need that value. Okay, now if we could just get one more poke on it, that'd be great. I need to look over this board carefully, because I need full mana on my sunbird. But then again, he's going to famine us regardless of what we do, really. Unless we could somehow kill that with pure luck. Yeah, I think we just throw a sunbird and go from there. Nope, didn't kill him. So he does get a famine, so we have to reset now. Move that over. But if we could just get one more red, we'll be fine. Oh, purple works too. Oh, never mind. Let's take that red. And let's match. Even though we barely have any HP, that's still enough to wipe them. How many resources does it take? Kingdom Power... Oh, never mind. I already answered that. Hello, Nicholas. How do you feel about an Anointed One, Dark Maiden, Sakima, and Goblin Rocket? That sounds okay. Let's see. We'll go give it a shot. Oh, maybe not against free spam, though. That could be a little annoying. We'll still try it. Let's see. We'll try it twice if it fails against this, because it probably will fail against this since it is free spam. Anointed One. Generally, reds are really bad against freeze. Dark Maiden, especially gem spawning reds like this. Dark Maiden, Sakima, where literally everything is gem spawning other than the Goblin Rocket, but that one also has automatic extra turn, which will get negated. So this covers everything except brown. What is the minus brown banner? Isn't it +2 red, +1 yellow? That's actually not too bad of a banner. The only problem with that is we don't have +1 green. Oh, wait. Never mind. You already have +1 green. Never mind. That's fine. The +1 that we need is actually already on the troop. So, where is Claw? Dragon Claw. There it is. So, we'll go with that. +2 red, +1 yellow, -1 brown. An Anointed One. I believe Anointed One goes green to red, or was it blue to red? No, it was green to red. Yeah, green to red. So, we'll go move... Oh. We take that 4 times first, then that one. Then we take this 4 times. Oh, double 4 times. Do I try for a surge or do I play it safe? I think I try for a surge because 2 4 times is not full mana, but a 4 times into a surge would be. Ah, it didn't surge though. The problem with that. Kind of needed it to surge and it didn't. Yeah, green to red isn't really going to do much here. I think I'm just going to take a yellow just to get it to full. See what we can do from there. Take the skull first. Take the blue. We could get more greens falling onto the board. Can I move them in a way that will give us a turn? I need to move reds next to green in some way, shape, or form. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we can get them close enough at the moment. So I'm just going to go for Schema Mana then. Okay, now can we? Looks like we have a lot more board to work with. And should be able to move it. Oh, might be able to just move it manually too. Okay, sure, we'll go for the blue first. Just move that. Oh, but I'm taking too much of it away. I should have just used the Goblin Rocket there. Would have been better. We'll throw that down. Sakima, what was your convert again? Blue to skull and brown to yellow. That will not help us at the moment. Or will it? Wow, this team has so many things it can convert. I'm losing track of what we can even convert here. Because there's so many different options. Wow, this Goblin Rocket has a lot to do. I don't know which one I aim for. Let me see, let's move that first just to clear up the board some. Oh, there we go. Well, that helps make this decision slightly easier. So we'll get that converted. We have that alignment now too. Okay, that makes it a lot easier now. We actually get some alignment flowing. Move that one over. What else we move around? Brown to yellow, blue to skull. Already have it. Throw that down. Another recast. Got the Goblin Rocket sitting there. Yeah, this is actually a pretty solid team. Let's see, which one do we go for to convert on? Probably red to redo all of them up if we were to actually need it, though we don't actually need it at the moment. Let's see, I need to try aligning that. Don't think we can though. But for now, I'm just going to try moving these down. We'll do that right there. And that gives us another cast on that. And then we can just kill it with Schema. Yeah, it's actually a really solid team. Too many things to think about. That's the only problem with it. But yeah, well, let's give it another shot. That's a lot of converts to have to worry about, though. Let's see, we have yellow into anything, blue into skull, brown into yellow, and green into red. That is every convert this team has. And we need to use Goblin Rocket to align any of them. Which makes for a lot of different options every single time we need to do anything. Yep, that was not full mana. I was hoping that would surge. That is quite unfortunate, but we can just move that down. There we go. Nice. We don't have alignment now, though. So I'm just going to have to take a standard poke. Yeah, I can't really get them near each other either. And he ruined it slightly. I could take a yellow over there and try for another yellow. We're going to try for it. Missed. Nothing to do with this convert at the moment. It will just go back into himself, which wouldn't be that useful. Unfortunately, literally everything on the board isn't that useful, so I might just have to do it. And that gives us at least enough skull damage to kill him, if nothing else. So we'll do just that, so we don't have to worry about Scion anymore. And what else we need to do? Also, thank you, Terry, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. I'll go move that up. See if we can get a convert anywheres. Oh, no. The answer is definitely no. But at least we got Goblin Rocket now and everything. So let's see what we have for options. So first things first, get Sakima down. Get that rolling. Our yellow convert. Do we do purple? Would that really help us at all other than give us another Sakima? Well, gives us another Sakima, so sure, why not? We'll do that. Keep hitting him with gigantic skulls. He should be dead already. Wish I could throw a Goblin Rocket directly onto him. Sakima. Oh, you know what? We could do that instead. So we'll clear that out. We get the kill. We have alignment on you, so we can just get that right back up. And what else do we need to throw? I might need to try this in Guild Wars, gosh. If it can get a good start, it'll be perfectly fine to just crush everything once you get going. Because it does take a little bit of time to actually do each of its turns, but it doesn't really matter how much time you take when doing in Guild Wars. I personally would never, ever, ever bother running this in normal PvP, though. I feel like it would take too long to figure out everything we need to do. But for Guild Wars, that would kind of be like the perfect strategy to throw down. Because it doesn't matter how much time you take, it just matters how well you win, and how and if you win, of course. In case anyone is wondering, with the W with 9 O's is also a redeem code. You misspelled the one from earlier with the H. Well, I ended up typing it with an H, and I think it ended up working. Let's see. What about this KrissTigger, Valkyrie, Inferno King, and Shegra? Why do you have Valkyrie on it? I don't think you really need Valkyrie on that team. Because you're only filling it into KrissTigger. You'd almost be better with a Moloch in that particular instance. Generally, you only put a single specific color mana generator on the team if you're trying to do it onto multiple troops. If you're just trying to fill one troop, you almost never bother putting a specific converter on the team for that color, because you're not going to get all the value out of it. Especially having it behind, because once the Christinax dies, you lose all the value of your Valkyrie. She does nothing for your team other than block your Inferno King at that point and everything else behind it. How many, oh, never mind, I already answered that. Let's see, yellow, red, oh yeah, no problem for the code. Oh yeah, if anyone hasn't gotten it yet, for anyone coming in late, there is the code, the Bananarama, and you can use that on gemsofwar.com underneath game code. Let me see. Yeah, if anyone else has any other suggestions or anything, or wants me to help them with teams or anything of the such. Oh wait, what's this one that you mentioned? When will you get bored? Try Corrupted Urska Triple Courage. Does that actually work? I don't think that works. Let's see, should we save this team? I kind of want to try this at least once for Red Guild War Day. It seems something worth trying. Let's go put it in Scorpius 4 times. 3.2 changes. I have nothing relevant on this. Actually, that's kind of relevant, but oops. We don't need it. Let's see. Let me go get everything in here. If I can even remember the full order. Let's see. We have Sakima. We have Dark Maiden. We have, what's his name? Anointed. And we have one other one. And I should forget what it is off the top of my head. Oh, Goblin Rocket, because we need that for the board control to keep getting alignments. And it gives us +1 red, which is quite useful. See if I can remember the banner. Wasn't it just a +2 red, +1 yellow? Yeah, I believe that's all it was. Yeah. There we go. And rename this to Skull Red Control. Oh, Control doesn't fit. Control. There we go. Skull Red Control. We'll give it a shot later. Anyways, let me go try the Corrupted Urska with a bunch of Courages. I do not believe this will work, but we'll try it for fun. Corrupted Urska and Triple Courage. Courage, Courage, Courage. Boom, boom, boom. Banner is +2 red? I guess we'll just go +2 red. We'll need to get full mana on the Corrupted Urska, then don't cast them. And then start casting him once we start going with everything else. There's really no point to get the initial cast on him, because we need to get the Courages up to buff him. Okay, every skull we will want to take. Regardless of how we feel about that skull, we will need to take every single one that we see. Okay. Board! Give us something we need. Problem is we only use 2 colors, so that's really unlikely that we ever get anything we need. All we really need is skulls. Problem is, again, no skulls. Go move that. Take the red. And what else we need to move? Take a skull again. Always go for the skulls. Keep purple there. And yellow to the red. Nope. Take that red. Wait, what is this birthing it? We do explode. We do an enrage to a random ally for every purple gem destroyed. And then create 6 skulls. For every purple. Problem is we'd only get 1 purple there, so we might as well just swipe the mana. And again, just swipe the mana. Hopefully we don't die to Kraken. Oh, Scion, you ruined everything. What are you doing, Scion? Alright, luckily Kraken didn't kill us, so he didn't ruin that. Do we just go for multi-enrage? The problem with that is the chance that it hits our first slot is pretty slim. Now we'll just move that over. The Scion is going to destroy us this battle. We can get triple enrage, but it doesn't actually cascade us anything. Well, at least it gets us a kill on Scion. So I guess it was a win. We'll take that. That over. And do we take purple? He gets the skull out of it, so probably not, because it'll just end up killing us. We just wait till he Ragnagords and see what happens then. Up, or I give him a skull, but he gives us a free skull back, so I guess it works. And now Courage just becomes insanely OP, because it almost never dies. Unless he devours us, in which case it will instantly die. But aside from that, And we'll just take the skull there, drop everything else. Oh, he still gets a skull out of it. And a Kraken. And wow, we're getting really lucky with his Kraken not doing anything. That's the third cast he did with no Devour. And down it goes. And we finished with like 105 attack on everything. Plus an Enrage on a couple of them. Yeah, I would not bother using that team, but it does indeed kind of work. It would win very slowly. But, yeah, I guess it kind of works. Yeah, I know, this week Soulforge is really bad. Really, really bad. I think there was like one thing. Oh, I know what I mentioned. I mentioned that there's like skull spammers. So if you happen to not have a skull spammer yet, like this is the week for you, because almost all of like the really relevant skull spammers are available right now. But other than that, there's nothing. There's Shegra, Keeper of Souls. Actually, there's two different ways you can get Shegra: Event Keys and this week. There's Keeper of Souls and there's Inferno King. So if you've been needing a skull option, there's like some of the core skull options in the entire game. Other than that, those are almost the four worst mythics. Three of them definitely: War Plague and Stonehammer. And the only other one that's even remotely relevant is the Umbra Wolf, for anyone who might have missed it around Halloween when they gave it out for the Halloween kind of event thing from Event Keys. Yeah, that's like maybe the only one. But yeah, it's kind of funny. All four of the legendaries this week are skull related. Shegra is skull spam, Keeper of Souls is skull spam, Inferno King is skull spam, and Umbra Wolf isn't skull spam, but it does double the amount of damage that you do to the first two enemies for a short period of time. So in a way, it kind of is. We'll go get our little reward there. Get all of that. What else do we need? We need to check our event thingy. This thing's going to go so quickly. We're already on the third one. It's only day one. This isn't going to take us any time at all to get our free resources, since it's PvP. They're always the easiest weeks whenever they say, hey, go to PvP and get it done, and then boom, dead. It takes like 2-3 days to get all of it, even playing casually. I might have to go do it on my Let's Play account so we can actually go get everything up on it. It'll also give us the kills we need to almost get Soulforge completely leveled. So I think this is the week I finally get Soulforge completely leveled. So in case we see a Dragon Soul, I can go get it on my Let's Play account, because it desperately needs a Dragon Soul. Not a necessity, but it makes it so much easier to do everything. It helps with soul farming, it helps with mana generation, it helps with damage outputs. Actually, it's pretty much the highest damage you can even get that early in the game is a Dragon Soul. Most mythics don't even do as much as a Dragon Soul below level 200. Beyond that point, everything else does start to get higher, because Dragon Soul doesn't scale particularly well with magic compared to some other troops, whereas a lot of other things do, which is why he doesn't become as good later in the game. He's still used because he's a great utility for everything that he does, and he's still decent damage, but he does become below average the further you get into the game. Even the Sunbird hits higher than him. The Sunbird's hitting basically 25 full AoE, whereas Dragon Soul's only a 20, but it does do mana generation as well, so you can kind of loop it a bit better. I'll just throw that down. Get another Sunbird. And this match. There we go. Yeah, I know. 2x Trait Stones. It's going to be so easy to get a lot of 2x Trait Stones too. Given that it's only pure red, you can just run whatever your Guild War team is. This is even my Guild War team though, but it is working out pretty well. By the way, don't actually use this in Guild Wars. If you were like thinking, hey, this is working good now, maybe I'll try it in Guild Wars. Don't, because you automatically lose your last troop, and this troop doesn't have a summoner, or this team doesn't have a summoner. So you're actually going to lose a lot of points if you use this in Guild Wars. Even if you win quickly, you're still going to lose more points than what you would normally get. But yeah, this isn't meant to be used in pure red Guild War Day. It's only made to farm Trait Stones this week as a budget team for anyone who doesn't have some of the bigger troops out there. Though, in all honesty, I think this is winning quicker than my my more expensive version of this team. My pure red team that I normally run in Guild Wars. Alright, we'll throw that down. It's not actually a color we really need to get up at the moment. Oh, never mind. Yes, it is. I was going to say, because he's just going to core vash us. But never mind. He doesn't get the core vash. You got yourself a whole sweatshop there. I know, trait shops, what are they? I know there are a lot of people that are looking at these trait stones as like, okay, yeah. Because they don't even need them at all. We're kind of at that point as well. I still like having a reserve just in case they ever do something with it, because you never know. I ended up doing that before the Soulforge came out. I ended up farming up a bunch of arcane trait stones. I made sure I had 100 of each at minimum. The reason I did this was just in case they associated certain craftables with arcane trait stones, which I don't believe they did. I don't think a single thing in the Soulforge requires arcane trait stones in order to create it, which is interesting. I was expecting at least something would. Basically every other trait stone is needed, but not arcanes for whatever reason. Okay, I have to take skull. Oops, I don't have a choice. Oh, double skull. Never mind, that works. Didn't even see the second one there. Settle Sunbird into Rag into kill. And that is way more than enough. 22 damage is all we needed with 101 damage. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get rank 1 today. Oh, might as well go all the way. We're almost already there. So close. Hello, Horror Havoc. Welcome. I mean, Havoc Horror. Sorry. Welcome. Okay, we'll throw that down. Get our explosions. Poke. And I don't even pay attention to what even hits. I've never seen anything have such an irrelevant amount of damage. It's his explosion that where he gets all his value from. I really want them to add something that can summon the new bomb thingy. Obviously, it wouldn't come in with full mana, because Empowered only triggers at the beginning of battle, but it'd still be kind of useful to have around. If they made something that summons a Fire Bomb at 100% chance. Because there is something that summons Bombot, but the problem is it's not 100% chance, and because they didn't make it 100% chance, that troop became useless to use. But if they added a troop that had 100% chance to summon the Fire Bomb, that troop could have potential of being pretty decent. Especially if it created reds in its ability, kind of like how the Falconer creates reds when it summons. Oh, don't kill the Sunbird. We need that Sunbird. I need it so much, I need to give you all those reds. To ensure that we keep it alive. We'll take that. Ideally, that would have been full mana. That's quite unfortunate that's not. We'll take that just because we can. Brown, we can't. I have to go for these reds. I think I take it downward, so we surge, and we take some of the red. I mean, some of the brown as well. So we'll do that to get full mana on everything. Well, looks like all we have left is a Sunbird. Though that's all we actually need to win. As long as he doesn't devour us, we still have this game in the bag. He just needs to not crack and devour, and we'll be fine. Oh, come on, 1 mana short. If you would have surged. Oh, Kraken. Don't you dare. No! Why? If that wouldn't have devoured, we easily would have won. Come on, Kraken. Well, I guess we did get luckier earlier. We went like 3 or 4 casts without getting devoured once. So I guess we already used up all of our luck for today. Oh, we'll go use that. Get the explosion going. Come on, cast. That's why we need hotkeys. So we can't misclick ever again. Take the brand. Oh, I should have taken the reds. Forgotten it. Oh well. We'll go get ourselves a Sunbird. Get all those stats effects off of us before the burn starts hitting through too much armor. Ow. Ow. Don't kill it. This battle just started. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wow. We got completely rolled there. The loops are strong. Tacet, look what happened. What happened? What happened? What happened? Da, 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 da. Tacet, you opened 2 bulks of 10 gem keys and got 3 legendaries. Nice. Scion, Spooky Imp, and 1 Jezebel. Any teams for them? Scion, only if you can fully trade it. You use it in first slot on almost everything. Scion Ragnagord is particularly useful if you happen to have Ragnagord with 2 traits. You just use Scion Ragnagord and then basically just constantly win. That alone is enough to win most battles. And you just put 2 support troops behind it. Spooky Imp is useless, so ignore you have it. And Jezebel... wait, Queen Jezebel? Queen Jezebel you can use with North Render. Basically do a North Render Queen Jezebel Valkyrie combo. You can also use it with War if you happen to have it. That's one of the few things that War is actually useful with if you happen to have that Mythic. Other than that, really anything that gains a lot of attack you can use it with. You can use it with Dwarven Gate as well to have the double mana generation kind of combo. And yeah, basically anything that gains a really high attack value, she likes to use it on. Also things that are really tanky, like for example Gorgulfa, she's decent with because she not only gives it durability, but she also gives it more attack. And since something like that's most likely going to be in first slot, it'll actually be able to use the attack value that it gains. Also, what's with us constantly losing here? We'll go move that. We're like 2 games in a row, almost 3 now, because this battle's not going that well. I think it's all these freezes, though the previous one wasn't a freeze. It was just so much damage so quick that we died. What to move, what to move. Problem is, we're not getting our Ragnagord up. If he was up right now, this would be a different situation. Need just a little bit more mana. I guess that would be the problem if I did move it. There'd be situations where Ragnagord actually wouldn't have any mana ever. And that's a pretty big issue when he doesn't have it. I might just need to not cast my next Sunbird. I probably should have done that on the previous one. Just held it for one more turn and then just waited on it. Oh, now we're kind of back at the same situation. But yeah, we'll throw a Sunbird. I can take this yellow too. I think I'm actually going to go for that first. Just to get that up. Because now we can convert out everything he just created. And that will also give us the Ragnagord. So there we go. We have repaired all the issues. And now if he creates a bunch of blue, we can just counter it out. So we'll throw that to get you healed back up. And also make sure we do more damage. Get a board clear. Just so we can still do stuff. Get all the browns out the way. Nice Cascade. We just throw that again. Actually, before I do, cast that. Get our kill. And that is way overkill. There we go. Let's see. You've been running Gloomleaf. DBL. Fire Lizard. What is DBL? Dragon something something? I actually forget what DBL is. I never heard it called DBL before, whatever you're referring to. And a Shegra. I don't know. The problem with Gloomleaf I've always had is I feel like it never serves its purpose. Its whole purpose is to be a anti-skull reflect kind of troop. Yet it doesn't really do that well. And I find most battles is just blocking all of your mana. It's not really doing much. It's just sitting there, taking away those little bit of armors and stuff, but just sitting there kind of acting as a shield. But it's not really doing anything. It can get a little bit of attack, but once you start damaging them, you lose all the value that you even get from like stealing armor and stuff like that. I don't know, I've never been a huge fan of Gloomleaf. There's one version of the game where it was actually really strong, but ever since that version, he has never really had a purpose in the game, or at least from what I have seen. Okay, this green will just move, because we can, and now we Sunbird and hope he does not devour us. That is unfortunate. Okay, plan B is keep getting Sunbird up, and keep getting Rag, and just keep looping that alone, without a Traxxas. So then again, this almost is our normal team, because Traxxas, most of these battles, is barely even doing anything for us. Not because he is not supporting the team, but just because we don't get alignment. But if we could just keep looping this, it'll be as if he's not even here. Let's do that in purple. There we go, we got it right back up. Fortunately, we don't have Rag mana, nor can we take it right now. Oh, yes, we can. There we go. Let me go grab that real quick. Now we can throw the Phoenix down, and we have almost all of our HP, so we'll throw that down. Problem is the Kraken has so much durability right now. I also do not... Oh, I do have enough to kill him. Never mind. He only has 33% reduction. If he was 50%, I actually wouldn't have been able to kill him. As long as he doesn't devour here, we'll be fine. Hopefully we don't jinx it. Let's see. Take a skull poke. And come on, Phoenix. Kill the other two. Okay, good. He didn't kill us. We win. And all we do now is just cast that in this match. Sunbird, go! Do you think you can mix Moloch with Dragon Soul? Yes, you can. Try not to use Dragon Soul first slot. It does work. You can use it, but if you're going to be doing something like that, you'd probably want the Moloch open so that you can use it for mana drain. So something first slot, Dragon Soul, Moloch, and one other troop would basically be the composition of the team if you were to use the two of them together, assuming that you're running like pure red or something. Hello, P Midic. You power leveled to level 350 in a bit over a month of playing, and you have no trolls, no mythics, and enough legends, but feel like you can't consistently win enough. Thoughts? Thoughts is you might have leveled too quickly, though that does happen to a lot of newer players. The one way that you can repair this is if you're absolutely struggling with everything just because you feel like you're missing resources, you can just go to Treasure Hunt a bunch. Treasure Hunt's found his old carry. Assuming you've already completed out this kingdom, you can farm basically infinite maps with a Tyree, which you end up getting from the kingdom. That's what she looks like. And you can just use her to keep getting maps and keep getting resources. One nice thing about Treasure Hunt, and they're probably going to be buffing it soon as well, but one nice thing about Treasure Hunt is it doesn't give you any EXP. So if you do fall behind on your leveling, or I mean if you do over level, what you can do is play this for no EXP while still gaining a lot of resources, and this can help to repair any disparity between your stats and the stats of your enemies. But as far as advice for if you just want to try to build and still just keep staying with PvP and stuff, and try using what you have, try figuring out what converters you have and what good troops you can actually use those converters for. Most of the converting troops, like things like Valkyrie, Alchemist, Giant Spider, stuff like that, they're some of the strongest troops in the game because of how well they can keep it on your turn, as well as give you additional mana into key sections of your team. And generally what you do is you build 2 really high damage sources with one of these mana generating troops that are able to actually utilize both of the manas, and then you just kind of keep going crazy with that. So basically what you do is a frontline tank, a damage source, a mana generator that has a convert, such as Valkyrie, Alchemist, Valkyrie. The full list is Valkyrie, Alchemist, Giant Spider, Green Seer, Apothecary. I believe that's all of them, unless I missed one. But yeah, all of those are like the core ones that you really want to try using in most of your teams. Most of them are relatively easy to obtain, with the 2 exceptions of Hellcat and Green Seer, which are both epics. Every other one is ultra rare or lower on their rarity, so it makes it quite a bit easier to obtain them. And some of them even have alternatives, like Green Slime can technically be used in place of a Giant Spider instead, and stuff like that. And most of the trolls can be used in place of any of them too, though they are a little bit less inconsistent. The trolls are made for always being able to loop, but they need more of a board startup than what the converters normally need. They also have a higher mana cost than most of the converters. The good majority of the converters are more towards like a 10 mana cost, whereas the trolls all have a 12. The only one that's higher, I believe, is Giant Spider, but that's mainly because it summons. But yeah, you can just do stuff like that, and you get plenty of resources at the end there. It gives a wide variety of basically everything in the game, other than the dungeon resources, which you can only currently get from dungeoning, which you use for the Soul Forge. You're liking Sunbird, Firebomb, Firebound, oTheRani in Explore? That would work, because you just double Firebomb, hope you get all the Sunbird mana, which should be pretty easy since you're hitting at minimum 8 reds, assuming both of them hit. We'll give it a shot. That actually sounds interesting. Haven't actually tried using it for Explore yet. What did I need to explore? I believe I needed pure brown, so let's go to Kazale. I need the brown runics. Let me go to Kazale here and go and see what we can actually do with that. That actually sounds pretty interesting. So we'll go for it. Let's see, get an oTheRani in there. Oh, come on, oTheRani, you're not even mythic yet. Actually, I think there's 2 of them. I think Array and oTheRani I still don't have it mythic. And let's go get the 2 firebombs. Firebomb, Firebomb. I might need to get Firebomb to mythic. I'm not quite sure yet. He doesn't really gain much value, though, since he just instantly kills himself. The only thing he gets extra is the amount of damage he does at the start of battle. That's the only thing he really gains as a benefit from leveling. I'll need to look it up on Ash Tender and see what his max hit is once we fully level him. If it's not something like 5 or 10 higher damage, I probably won't even bother. Because if it's only for a few damage, it's not worth the extra copies that it will cost us to actually get him mythicked. And what was it? Sunbird? We'll go through those down. Okay, we'll leave it double red, I guess. I guess red-purple would also work, but we'll just leave it reds. Why not? Oops, let's put it to normal. Don't want to run down Warlord 4. That would definitely die instantly. This is not made to run on Warlord 4, that is for sure. Well, let's throw up. Let me move that first. Throw number 1. Little poke. Throw the second one. And Sunbird wipe. And basically just loop that every single time. Yep, that seems to pretty much be it. Oh, I didn't think about that either. We kind of have the old, a slower version of the old, oh, what's it called? A slower version of the old, Dust Devil team now. Except it takes 1 turn longer than what it used to take. Yeah, you can basically never touch the board and then just kill them. I guess you're technically touching the board because of the explosion. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Especially if you get really lucky on the cascades off the explosions. Which can happen. So just immediately, you just go boom, explode that. Ideally have full mana, and if not, you just throw another one, kill it out, dead. Yeah, it's really solid. I wonder if that's quicker than actually using Elspeth. It feels like it is. Because it guaranteed hits red. It's doing exactly what you need it to do every single time. The only thing that it might not do correctly is the cascades happening afterwards. Yeah, that is pretty quick. Let's go timer. Oh, I don't have the timer up. Well, I'll go get my own timer. Or actually, I can just use the streams timer. I don't even need to look at an actual timer. Okay, let me wait till it goes to the 20-second mark and see how long it takes for one battle. Okay, there we go. We're starting to time it now. Started it at the 20-second mark. Let's see where it goes. Yep, that one of course would fail, but this is a double cast. This is the slower version. It's basically as slow as it takes. and it just won in... Oh, I need to get back all the way to the screen. So yeah, that is 20 seconds per battle. Yep, it wins 3 times per minute. I guess the new standard at this point is basically 3 times per minute as far as win. Let's see how it does this time. We started around the 45 mark. And this time it wins in... Oh, no, it didn't kill. Go. One at the same time because because of that fail. Let's time it at the beginning here. Okay. We're right on the minute mark. Let's see. Can we get it in 15 seconds? Please do the good cycle. Oh, come on, Cass. Oh, I think because of my misclick, we're not going to get it. Also, we didn't even get it off the cascade, so we're definitely not getting it. Looks like we only win in 20 seconds. Only. Let's time it again. There we go. So we'll start it on the 20-second mark there. Come on, I want to see a 15-second win off of this. I know it's possible. We'd have to get a good cascade right now. Ah, didn't get it. Nope, it's another 20-second it looks like. It pretty consistently wins in 20-second though, wow. Like full cycle, 20 seconds. Really solid. Alright, we'll time it again. Come on, please, get it. Ah, I misclicked already. Oh, there we go. Even with the misclick. We'll go, yes. It takes 15 seconds if you can get the first firebomb to hit into an extra turn that full manas your Sunbird. It takes 15 seconds to win, which would be 4 wins per minute. Though on average it's going to be just 3 wins per minute. That's still really, really solid. And actually slightly above average. Hey, we got Celestial too. But yeah, that's not too bad. That actually is really, really quick. We might need to use that as our new Explorer. Because Bombbots, I don't know, if the Elspeth misses, the problem with the Bombot team is one miss on an Elspeth and you kind of have a bit of issues. Yeah, variety. I say variety, very, very weird. I say like variety. That's just how I naturally say variety. I know that it's pronounced variety. I just never actually pronounce it that way. I always say it's variety. I had a really funny one too, because everyone by me, where I used to live in New Jersey, it's supposed to be Route 9. There's one of those streets by me, but it's everyone in New Jersey always calls it Route. So for the longest time, I always thought it was spelled like R-O-O-T, not R-O-U-T-E, because everyone says route instead of route by me. So I was like, oh, there's Route 9. And then anytime I would ever go for a street that was named like that, it's like, oh, that's Route 27 or something, and stuff like that. And then if I would ever spell it, I would type it or say it as R-O-O-T instead of R-O-U-T-E. That was a really big fail as well. I didn't even realize that until middle school. It was like, oh, they're a different word. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to be... you say route, not route. You're from Colorado? Yeah, I always say route, not route. It's supposed to be route, though. Is technically the correct way to do it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out. We'll still be messing around with a lot that we messed around with tonight, every single night for the rest of the week. There's a lot of fun things that we can actually mess around with this week. Firebomb, I feel like almost opens up more possibilities than the troll. I barely even been touching on the troll. We still needed to go do some stuff with him too. But anyways, guys, if you still need help with any pure red teams, feel free to ask them whenever. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be back doing pretty much exactly what we're doing now, except also with Guild Wars. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week. Of course, new Mythic this Friday, so don't forget about that. Let's see, Flame Troll, Dragon Soul, Moloch. What else do you think fits with the last spot on that team? Let me see, Flame Troll, Dragon Soul. Oops, chat is moving. Flame Troll, Dragon Soul, Moloch. What are you missing? You'd be missing, let's see, blue, purple, red, yellow. So you need a green something. What are you missing? A green brown? Yeah, you would need a green brown then. Salvani Mora, so you get Entangle. And actually out of green browns, that's the only ones I could really think of at the moment. That would be kind of solid for holding down the team. So yeah, you could also, if you move it around a team, you could use Dragotar and move Dragon Soul to first slot, and then buff the Dragon Soul with Dragotar, and then run basically Dragon Soul, Dragotar, Flame Troll, and Moloch instead. A little bit of a weird team with Flame Troll all the way in third, but he's not really blocked by anything other than on his purple. But you're going to be getting plenty from Dragon Soul and stuff. Would have to worry about Scions, but other than that, he'd be fine. Anyways, guys, take care, everyone. Have a good night. See y'all later. New Mythic this Friday. And best of luck with everything. Goodbye.